Have you ever felt completely cornered with no way out? Like the world has decided your fate and all you can do is accept it? Well, today we're talking about someone who was pushed into a corner so tight no one expected her to fight back. But she didn't just fight back. She became the resistance itself. She followed the rules, kept her head down, and never caused any trouble. But beneath that quiet exterior was a fire waiting for a spark. The system was a well-oiled machine, and it seemed unstoppable. They had the power, the resources, the influence. They had everything. They counted on fear, on apathy, on the belief that one person couldn't possibly make a difference. They looked at Elara, at her neighbors, and they saw compliance. They didn't expect resistance, and that was their biggest mistake. The moment of change wasn't a grand explosion. It was a quiet decision. It happened when Ilara saw an old friend lose everything, when she saw hope draining from the eyes of the people around her. She looked in the mirror and asked herself a simple, terrifying question. If not me, then who? She started small, a coded message passed to a friend. She wasn't a warrior with a sword. Her weapons were information, communication, and an unwavering belief in what was right. Her first act of defiance was like a stone tossed into a still lake. The ripples spread. Others, inspired by her courage, began to stir. A shopkeeper would accidentally misplace a shipment. A clerk would misfile an important document. Small, deniable acts of sabotage. Individually, they were nothing, but together they started to clog the gears of the machine. The system fought back, of course. They tightened their grip, hunting for the source of the disruption. But they were looking for a leader, a general, a face to put on a poster. They couldn't comprehend that the resistance wasn't a person. It was an idea, and Elara had become its living embodiment. She was no longer just Elara. She was the hope that had been extinguished.